Hello again in this installment of Spiritual Wisdom. I'm grateful to all of you who follow me here and to this little community, and if you've been here before, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. My name is Nicholas and on my channel Spiritual Wisdom I talk about all matter of philosophical and spiritual topics. I talk about witchcraft, Wicca, paganism, self-love and all matter and crystals, their magical properties. Now, and if you're interested in those types of things, please subscribe, join this amazing community and click the bell icon so you'll be notified each time I post a video. And if you like this video, please give me a like. If you get any questions, please comment down below. This is a safe place. If you're a practicing witch, Wiccan, pagan, or you're on a spiritual journey, this is a safe place. Today I'm going to be talking about the magical properties of selenite. So this is selenite. It's a clear white crystal. This is a selenite charging plate, and this is a selenite tower. Now, selenite, from many magical practitioners, many people in the crystal community will say that selenite is one of those crystals that never need cleansed. And that's why you get selenite charging plates. So the idea with a selenite charging plate is you would take a crystal you want to cleanse, you'd place it on the charging plates, then selenite would cleanse that crystal and energize it, like so. It's a very powerful crystal, selenite, because I agree with that, but it never needs cleansed. You would charge it with intention, you would with your own energy, and you would tell it what you want it to help you with. But again, when it comes to crystals, there's lots of books on them, lots of information out there, and when it comes to people talking about crystals, I am just one of many, and I would recommend listening to other people as well. But at the end of the day, the best way to work with crystals is to meditate with them, to connect with their energy, and I'd recommend doing that for 21 days. That way it becomes a habit, and then you can create a journey with that crystal and feel its energy, and then write down what sort of, do you feel it corresponds to the masculine energy stronger, or the male? What planet do you feel, or planets you feel it corresponds with? What element do you feel that particular crystal corresponds with? Do you feel it needs cleansed regularly, or do you feel that it never needs cleansed? Your intuition will tell you that and working with it. And what sort of magical properties does it have? Meditating with a crystal for 21 days will give you that answer, and working with its energy. But I'm going to talk about selenite, what I know about it, and what its energy is. Now, from my perspective, and from many other people in the crystal community, but not everyone, it never needs cleansed. So you don't need to cleanse this crystal, because it takes negative energy and transforms it. Now, the gender with selenite is feminine. It connects with the goddess energy. It's named after the goddess Selene, so it's named after her. The planet or astral body it connects with is the moon. The element is water. Now, this is not a water-safe crystal. You can't put this crystal in water because it will dissolve if you put it in water or damage the crystal. So it's not water-safe, but spiritually and energetically, it connects with the element of water. It's protective in the sense it removes obstacles, it removes negative energy and transforms it into something positive. It's a very healing crystal. It connects with all the chakras. So, yes, it mainly connects with like the third eye, the crown and the throat, but it connects with all the chakras. So it connects with all of them, and it removes chakra blocks, and it removes blockages from your aura. So it removes energy blocks, and it brings your chakras into alignment. It brings your body, and it raises your energy, and it's very healing in the sense it removes obstacles and blockages. And you could use it in a spell, a healing spell that's focused on removing obstacles and things. And with a selenite plate, you could write in a piece of paper that you're healthy, well, your obstacles are clear, fold that piece of paper towards you and sit selenite on top of that petition, and then that's a spell is where you could do to manifest. So it's very healing in the sense it raises energy and removes obstacles. It's also very good for mental healing as well, like removing mental blocks or sort of any mental blocks as well. So emotional and mental healing is very good for that, and spiritual and energetic healing in general. It's also good for removing financial obstacles, like you may have a lot of negative thoughts or ideas about money, and you could use selenite and a money spell. You could use it in a crystal grid. So crystal grids are one of the ways we can use crystals to manifest. So you could use selenite in a crystal grid. It could be your main crystal or outer crystal, but you could use it to remove financial obstacles and blockages. You could use selenite for that, to remove financial obstacles and difficulties as well. So it could be used a money spell for that, for giving you financial clarity and removing financial obstacles. It could also be used for connecting with your intuition, so it could be used in a spell for psychic development, psychic growth. You could also use this crystal in divination, so you could take a piece of this and you could look at it and let your eyes go a little bit funny and then sort of gaze into it, and that you could get images of that, or just sit with its energy. And it's very good for awakening your intuition, your psychic gifts and abilities as well. It's very good for that. So it helps with psychic awakening and sort of waking your psychic gifts, and helps with psychic development and awakening your intuition as well. It could also be used in a spell to like attract or to manifest a new friendship or a new romantic relationship. And when it comes to love spells, I would recommend you don't have a specific person in mind, but you ask the universe to sort of bring you a partner into your life who's got the traits and characteristics you want in life as well. So it's very good for that, for you could, because it brings emotional depth, so it could bring like good and healthy emotional depth friendships. It could also bring a very emotional and very kind relationship, and it can also help with self-love, like being more kind, gentle with yourself. This could also be used in a road opener spell. So if you find there's a lot of obstacles, there's a lot of things blocking your path, you could use selenite in a spell or a crystal grid to remove your obstacles, because it's very good for cleansing and it's very good for clutter, and it's also very good for energizing a space. So if you wanted a certain space in your home always to be energized, you could use selenite and a crystal grid around your home to energize your home, to remove blockages and things like that as well. And it just clears obstacles and clutter and brings clarity as well. And it's a very powerful stone in the sense it's all-purposing. It could be used in any working, any spell as well. And many people will also use selenite, and I use it in the sense of energy healing. So I use this piece as a wand to direct healing energy when doing energy healing with clients. So it's got lots of amazing properties, selenite. And I would say most crystals are almost all the same, but they've got a different energy. Like you could use every crystal in a protection working, a healing working, a money working, a love working, or a spell for new beginnings or removing obstacles. Different spells will get different crystals, will get different energy. And selenite, it's like it can bring these things into your life, but it all brings things in a different way. It's like amethyst, I've spoke about that. Amethyst is protective, but it's like a very psychic protective stone, amethyst, whereas selenite cleanses negative energy and blockages and renews that, transforms the negative energy into something positive. And it does that by nature. It just takes negative energy, transforms it into something more positive, and it's always beaten with energy. That's why it never needs cleanse, because it's always vibrating, always beaten with energy. It's a very powerful stone. It's very, very powerful, and it connects with the goddess Selene, and you could also use it in a ritual to work with goddess Selene as well. And I'm interested in goddess Selene, so I'm going to be studying goddess Selene and learning more about her, and I'll be talking about her in later videos as well. But right now I'm just going to be talking about all the sort of crystals I have in my collection, what their magical properties are, and that. And as always, I hope this video you find helpful, I hope you find it useful, and I hope this gives you guidance as well. And in my crystal oracle deck, what I use a lot and love, This is selenite, and the message is clear and clutter, and it is very good for that, and that's why the authors who created this chose that, because selenite is very good at clearing and cluttering energetic blockages in your life as well, and it's very good for removing what no longer serves you, and you could use it in a working for removing obstacles or a road opener. As always, I hope you find this video helpful, and I hope it helps you on your crystal journey and that. And my best advice, the best way to work with crystals though, it's good to read the books, listen to other people, but meditate with it and see what you feel and what comes up in your meditation experience. Until next time, stay safe, stay magical and wise. Blessed be.